I thought that Malcolm's response was too strident. I thought it was inappropriate, it was unwise to do, and I think it's just kicked the whole thing along.
What, it's unwise to criticise Andrew Bolt?
No.
Exactly. That's exactly the point.
Well, no, the point is that media commentators will always have opinions about members of Parliament. Goodness knows I'm on the receiving end of a lot of them. But, you know, the simple fact is you can't always just go out and attack the person that's having a go at you. You want to talk about it in a principled manner. Andrew is entitled to his opinions. I think he's a very principled man. Malcolm, I just think, went a bit too heavy today.
The whole accusation against Malcolm in this case is that he had some premeditated conspiracy, you know, cooked up a conspiracy to have dinner with Clive Palmer last Wednesday night. Can I just tell you what happened in real time? At 6 o'clock I had a conversation with him. He said, I'm coming down with the most desperate dose of the flu. I'm not going to this dinner in Parliament House. I'm going to get a spicy soup. I'm going to bed. And that was at 6 o'clock, right? I assumed he was in bed at 7 o'clock. And then I went to bed really early and he sent me a message at sort of 6:30 in the morning saying, guess what happened? I was having dinner and then Clive came along. It was a completely random, spontaneous
But the media just happened
people
to be there to capture.
I mean, who knows why they got there, but all I'm saying is it was completely miscast. And I think it actually shows the story very clearly that there isn't nearly enough conviviality in Parliament between people across the aisle. There should be more speaking to people across the aisle. I think my dad was in politics, and in the old Parliament House, people would bump into each other all the time and speak to each other all the time. And that was a good thing. That was a good thing for Parliament. It was a good thing for the esprit de corps in the building. And I think in the new building, there isn't nearly enough people bumping into each other. People can be on the blue carpet all week without seeing anybody. They can be the red carpet in the Senate all week, or they can be in the green carpet. Nobody talks to each other enough. And this highlights how hysterical people think it is when sometimes they do.
So, very briefly, what did you make of Andrew Bolt's construction on this? Because he took the opportunity of one of his regular interviews with the Prime Minister to make the case that this was a leadership move.
Completely wrong, completely blown out of all proportion. There was no proportionality in what he was saying.